Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Colorado Rockies. It's interleague baseball next on the show. John Gray is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
And there is Michael Young heading for the batter's box as we're just about set to go here.
Leading off the afternoon for Texas, the second baseman, Michael Young.
First offering on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. These Rockies guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Misses, ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Striding in, Matt Duffy. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Young aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Duffy stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here now the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Into the box, Nate Walker. He swings and grounds it to short. Story scoops it up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Budge Rodriguez. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, Danny Santana.
Into the box, Danny Santana. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Nope. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rangers lead this one 2-0. Lance Lynn will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need 1 more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Stepping in, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. The 2-1. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is right there, 1 down.
third, the right fielder, Jorge Gonzalez.
So striding forward now, Jorge Gonzalez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Standing in now, number 2. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2.
Nope.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 2-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lynn's ready. Here it comes on 1-0.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2.
2 balls.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1 pitch on its way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball well outside. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Helton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Todd Frazier will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and here comes the clutch hitting Michael Young.
Michael Young.
From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. The shed is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave 1. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Todd Frazier remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base.
Defensively for the Rangers. Now playing first base, number 21.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Now in the box, Trevor Story, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Lynn has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Now another 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So now to the plate, Dom Nunez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gallo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 6, Matt Duffy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Story brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now back, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Gallo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two balls and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 count. The pitch. Two out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Bottom of the third now. So here now is the pitcher, John Gray.
The pitcher, John.
The pitch.
Gray.
Long left outside.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 on its way. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Now at the plate, Todd Helton. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Rockies move out in front now, a 3-2 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Center fielder.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Nope. Back inside.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Gonzalez.
In now for Colorado, Jorge Gonzalez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Lynn looks in, and the pitch.
Back outside.
The 1-0. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
In there, 1-2 now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-2 Colorado. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Up next for the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Pudge stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades, just incredible feat.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3-0 pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 2nd home run early in the year. And with it, the Rangers have tied the score at 3.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Two and one after the foul ball there. Here it comes. 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Set to get his day started, Todd Frazier, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup called strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rockies.
So coming to the plate, number 2, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard down the line. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Bichette.
So striding in, Dante Bichette looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Three runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Nolan Arenado is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Trevor Story steps in now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. First time up, he went down looking. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Two and one. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Bichette rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 6-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
John Gray is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Lays off 2-2 now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging? Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Todd Helton. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The batter, the center fielder, Charlie.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Jesse Chavez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Fouled away. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Three runs already home here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Rockies 6 and the Rangers 3. Ready now, Jesse Chavez. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Michael Young.
So with one away, here's Michael Young now. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez is there to take it now, and Young is gone on just one pitch.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Jorge Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. Number 2 will be next. .30 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready for another shot now. Number 2. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Set. Here it comes.
1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 3-0 pitch finds the zone, strike one.
The count is 3-1.
The 3-1 takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Into the box, Dante Bichette, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Bichette has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners are at first and third with none out. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Young for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Colorado's out in front, 7-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nate Walker. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Standing in, Pudge Rodriguez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Shin-Soo
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
A ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Grounded back up the middle. Story picks it up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Story hits a little over the 270 mark. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Dom Nunez. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Daniel Murphy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. From the stretch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Charlie Blackmon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Smoke toward the hole. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Digging in now, Jorge Gonzalez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball just inside.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. Down.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Murphy scores. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Now 3 runs are in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will score on the inside the park home run. And that was a gift right there.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Cody Allen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Cody Allen.
Standing in now, Dante Bichette, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Allen sets. Here he comes, 0-1. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Jairo Diaz is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Todd Frazier. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Elvis Andrus will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Elvis Andrus.
In there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
I got 3-1.
Michael Young waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Michael Young 0 for 2 for him to this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
None out, runners at first and second. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there. On to first. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, Matt Duffy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The batter, the left fielder, Joey.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A ball and a strike now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bichette is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Lee comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Lee.
Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Down below the knees, knuckleball dipped on him a bit too much. The 1-2. Popped him up. And Young squeezes this one for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, John Nunez.
Striding into the box, Dom Nunez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jairo Diaz.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Jairo Diaz. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in, Danny Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1.
Count 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And he is in there. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Wade Davis enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. One left for Texas. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Todd Helton trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Frazier over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. At the knees, strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are two gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate now, Jorge Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side. Ready with the 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Frazier's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Here's Todd Frazier now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Hunter Cole will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Hunter Cole.
Nope,
And a
that's
ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Young. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at off the plate for a ball. Matt Duffy is on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High pop up. Helton is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. Colorado took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. John Gray wins his 3rd of the season. Lance Lynn permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.